All right. All right. All right. How's it going? Good evening. Got my kids to bed. I got my cat here joining me. You can't see her, but she's back there. Who knows? She might come up and try to give us a visit here in a minute. But we are about to get started. Freaky! Alright, I'm going to turn down this music just a tiny bit, and then we will get going. Woo! There we go. Alright, let's kick it off. We had a good leaving off point yesterday. Well, we're gonna okay, all right. Okay. It took a second for it to load in, and it's still trying to load in. Is it unloading in yet? There we go. Okay. Wow, this thing struggles sometimes. How much are we doing? That we got 20. Probably about to have 21. Okay. So is the sun going down or is it coming up? Well, isn't that handy? We come back in. We gotta go to bed. So how was your guys' day? My day was interesting. I work at a weld shop, and I'm a welder, but I didn't have any parts to weld because it's Monday and we were out of work last week because of all the snow. I had water pipe burst and all that kind of jazz. So I was drilling out some parts on a drill press that decided it was going to, that the engine, or the motor on it was going to fry, basically. Started smoking. The thing's old, so I'm not surprised, but it decided it was gonna just, I'm not gonna work anymore. So there was that. Then I had to start drilling it out by hand. I'm drilling steel. So, and anybody who knows anything about steel will tell you drilling steel by hand, not the funnest thing. Not the funnest thing, especially 1/4 inch thick steel. And it's a lot easier with a drill press, but I was having to drill it out by hand, so that was super fun. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna get some more cobblestone so we can start building our cut brick blocks. Don 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 don. I didn't block this off, did I? No. I'm gonna put this here so no spawning right here. Nothing back there. I hear you. You're gonna try and sneak up on me, aren't you? Bye. He's probably up there, but he's gonna have to walk through lava to get me, so he's probably gonna burn the crap out of himself trying to get to me. That's okay. I'm gonna let him. He can just fall into a pit. We'll be okay. We'll be okay without him. We don't need this guy in our lives. We can just move on without him. So you might be asking yourself, why aren't you going for diamonds? All in due time. All in due time. Will you be able to mine much more efficiently? I forgot that I built 2 more. I was about to be very upset. But you'd be able to dig a lot more efficiently if you had a diamond pickaxe, yes, but I would also waste a lot of time. The whole idea of what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to secure the village. I'm trying to make it to where there ain't nothing gonna be bugging me. I can do whatever I want to do inside the village at nighttime without having to worry about monster spawns. I can just go. And I can do what I need to do without having to worry about what's going on around me. Or whether I'm going to have a creeper sneak up on my butt. There we go. I got myself a path out. Alrighty. Let's keep digging over here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can do that too. You guys do it much better than I do, though. So I was listening to a podcast earlier today. I was a little in what's the appropriate word I'm looking for? I was a little irritated. And I was listening to this podcast because and these guys are from England. It's the Lotus Eaters. And they were reading out loud a article from the New York Times that was basically telling us that, oh, you know, that darn critical thinking, you don't need it. In fact, it's actually harmful. You just need to take the authoritative narrative that you're given, don't think about it, and just ignore everything else that we don't tell you. I was like, I think you guys are fundamentally misunderstanding the idea of the consumption of information. That's not okay. That's the antithesis of that's the antithesis, and they're basically telling us to just be NPCs, like the villagers in my town, telling us to be NPCs and just take whatever we give them. Don't think about it, and don't consider or entertain any other narratives or any other possibilities of explanations for things. Just take it and take what they give you and run with it. And that if you might be considered weird or it might be confusing for people to question the narrative, to question, you know, the information that they're given. And God forbid that people actually question things. God forbid. And they said that it was against science. I'm like, there's a big problem with that. There's a big problem with that. The whole idea of the scientific method is to question. You create a set of hypotheses, and then you test that hypothesis. You run it through the works. You run it through a gambit of ideas and tests and procedures to make sure that it's correct. You don't just automatically go with, oh, well, yeah, you know, this guy said it, and he's an authoritative source, so I'm just going to take it at face value and not question it. That is the antithesis of science. Science is founded. Science has been built around the idea of question everything. Now, what was one of the quotes, or something along the lines of cynicism is the enemy of science. I'm like, no, that is the definition of science. Scientists are supposed to question everything. I mean, if we had just gone about in our daily lives and not questioning anything, I mean, we'd still be in the Dark Ages. The whole reason we came out of the Dark Ages and into the Enlightenment period is that enough people stood up and say, hey, I don't think what you're telling us is accurate. And they started to seek out the information themselves and test it. And test the information that they were being given against a set of parameters. And that's what led to the Enlightenment period. And that's what led to great things such as the United States of America. So to sit there and say that cynicism is the enemy of science, no. If anything, it is the anathema of science. It is the definition of science. It's not the enemy of science. It's the very essence of science, to be cynical about things that are in the world around you and test them. Not to deconstruct them, not to destroy them, not to destroy them, but to test them, to test the theories, to test the hypothesis, to run the gambit on the things that you are presented with. If you don't do that, you open yourself up to being an NPC and just taking whatever information is given to you. And it is literally the game book and the playbook of totalitarian and communist regimes. They are the final, what did they call it? I know it's a reference to a book, it's a reference, but I can't remember, what did they call it? Oh, the end of history. They called it the end of history. This is the end of history. We are the final say. We tell you what happens. There is no discourse. There is no longer any discourse. We tell you what happened, and you just take that at face value, and you don't question it. You just listen to us. We know the truth. And basically the article was saying, oh, well, people are just too stupid to understand the truth and to understand the nuances of things that happen in everyday life. So you know what? You just let us worry about that, and we'll just tell you what happened. You can trust us. And it's like, guys, okay, these zombies, I swear, you guys are getting annoying. I'm gonna have to turn down the hostile creatures because you guys are just getting on my nerves. I'm trying to have an intellectual conversation, and you guys are just being dullards. You're just not listening. You're just trying to talk over me. This is not okay. You can't be doing that. You can't be talking over me. That's just rude. Well, it's a good thing I got another one. Oh, darn it. I thought they stopped. I was like, all right. They just decided they weren't going to talk anymore. Music and sounds. Let's turn monster. Yeah, I've got monster creatures like way up. So let's turn you guys down to like 40. Let's turn friendly creatures down to like 38. There we go. That's probably going to be a good level. Now they're not going to be screaming in my ear. I can actually have some sort of a semblance of a conversation. If you're just now joining the stream, we're just playing Minecraft. We're talking about current events. Apparently, there was a video that came out about Joe Biden using a derogatory term a while back that he that I would never use. First of all, but I just think it's hilarious. Here he is being labeled as the champion for civil rights and for BLM and everything like that. And yeah, not a good look, bro. Maybe you should there is this thing called the internet where pretty much everything is saved. Everything is cataloged. Even from long time ago. I mean, I've seen online videos of Ronald Reagan in 1960s doing a great speech. I don't know where the speech was at. I think it was at some sort of university. It was long before he became president. But it was a great speech. It's the, I don't know if you guys have probably seen it, but it's the one where he says, if communism comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism, which is very accurate because what liberals and the left and the militant left, I'll say the militant left, because there are moderates, but the moderates, you guys aren't really left anymore. I don't know if you guys realize that, but if you're a moderate leftist or a moderate Democrat and you don't think that we should just tear down the whole country and the whole country is completely boned and we just need to tear it all down and start over, if you don't think that, you are considered right now. You are considered an insurrectionist, as it were. So welcome to the club. We've got jackets. You want one? Sorry, they're on back order. But yeah, all sorts of fun stuff going on right now. And talking about raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour as part of a COVID relief bill. I'm like, okay, you can't be going and putting financial fundamentally altering the entire economy and putting it under the garter and hiding it under the garter belt of a COVID relief package. Because and now the optics are just gonna that's so dirty. That's so dirty, because then we can't actually have actual, public discourse about the legitimacy of $15 an hour minimum wage, which I think is absolutely a bad idea. It's a completely bad idea, because first of all, companies that can afford to do it, they're just going to automate everything. So you lose all those entry level positions at places like McDonald's and Burger King. Those big companies that can afford to do it, guess what? Get ready for self checkout at a lot of stores. And they ain't going to have cashiers. Not anymore. No, they ain't going to have cashiers, and they're going to start to automate. They're going to start automating stocking of the shelves and things like that. In fact, I had an idea to set up a store like that where the entire store, I was never able to really draw it out because I did not have the technical know-how to do so. But I did have the idea for an automated store where basically the floor that all the groceries were on was a false floor, and that every night all the shelves would drop down into the floor, and these basically these robotic arms, kind of like an assembly line for a car manufacturer, all these arms would take back stock that was lined up directly with the shelves, that was lined up and cataloged directly with the shelves. These arms would grab the materials. They would have some sort of scanner on them that would scan the shelves and see what was lacking, and would replace the items with backstock that was down below the floor. And then once that particular shelf was stocked, then the shelves would raise back up to the main floor. Now, of course, this would be extremely expensive, so, it would be untenable. That's why I never pursued trying to do it. I just thought it would be a cool idea. Turns out that I was way ahead of the automation game, apparently. But, I have a cursory understanding of computer science and automation and all that. I'm not schooled in it whatsoever. It's just I've done a lot of study on it. Ooh, good coal. I need more coal. But yeah. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah, $15 an hour. Yeah, so all that stuff is going to get replaced by robots. Guess what? We have the technology. I mean, we are at $6 million man territory right here. We have the technology. We can rebuild it. We're just going to rebuild it with robots instead of using people. So all those jobs, gone. And small businesses aren't going to be able to... Whoop, I'm getting a text message. All those small businesses are not going to be able to afford to pay people $15 an hour. So you're going to have the quality of... There we go. Hang on. I gotta answer this text. Definitely have to. Would you hush? I'm trying to have a conversation. But yeah, so all those minimum wage jobs, gone. They're gone. They're going to be automated. What else is going to happen? Well, another byproduct of changing it to $15 an hour, changing the minimum wage to $15 an hour, is the cost of living is going to drastically increase. You are in effect doubling the baseline for wages, because right now it's $7.50 I think it's 750. Even if it's 775, you're still basically just doubling the minimum, doubling the baseline, doubling the lowest income value. And so cost of living is going to increase. So either the cost is going to get passed on to the consumer, or another thing that might happen is, even though people are getting paid $15 an hour, guess what? They're not going to be working as many hours. So it's going to be absolutely, which, isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you're getting more bang for your buck, but at the same time, if it was by itself would be great. It would be absolutely wonderful to be able to work less and still make the same amount. That would be great. But the problem is, you're going to be working less and making the same, or you're going to be working less and making the same amount. But the only problem is, everything's going to cost more. So basically, you move down, not up. Because everything's going to cost more. You're going to be making the same amount of money. So you're going to have to stretch things even further than you already are. Because things are going to cost more. You're not going to be making any more actual money. There's a dog in here. Do I have a bone? No, I don't. Oh, can I trap him in here? Can I? Are you going to follow me? Are you going to follow me? You going to come with me? Now I really want to find a skeleton. I want to get this dog. Oh, I agree. I concur. Where at? That's my digging area. That's up here. Oh, crap. I left this open. I'm a doofus. Yeah, so, and it's not going to be immediate. I mean, yeah, sure, you're going to get an increase in pay for, however long they decide that it's going to take to do it. You'll have an increase in pay. But that's only for a short period of time, because then the cost of everything is going to go up, and they're trying to shut down fuel as well. So it's going to cost an arm and a leg to put fuel in your car. I mean, it's already gone up, what, 50 cents in 30 days? 50 cents in 30 days. And that's just because he shut down the Keystone XL pipeline. 50 cents in 30 days, and it's already up that much. 50 cents. Bye. Ow. That hurt. Don't do that. But yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous to find yourself in a position where you're going to be making less money. I mean, comparatively, you're going to be making less money. You'll be making more money, subjectively speaking, but comparatively speaking, you're going to be making basically the same amount of money, and everything's going to cost more. And there's going to be less jobs, so it's going to be an employer's market instead of an employee's market. See, 2 years ago in Oklahoma, we had a very serious problem. There was a lot of jobs available and nobody to fill them. There was a major staffing shortage in Oklahoma. I want your bone. I want your bone. I want your bone. Thank you for the bone. I got that bone. I can now... Hopefully I can get it to that dog. And that dog will be my friend. Okay. I think I shut the door on that dog, so I think that dog is still down there. So we're going to go back down there. We're going to try and get that dog. Because I want that dog. I want the doggy. Yeah, I shut the door on the dog, so he's still down here. Hopefully he didn't despawn or something like that. Where's the doggy? Where's the doggy? He's not down here. Come on now. Roof! Come here, doggy. Where'd you go, doggy? Ah, there you are. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. No! Jerk. Come on now. So, I mean, if that sounds good to you, you want to make more money and work less hours, but everything costs more. I mean, boy, Biden's the guy for you. Whoa, holy crap. I walk out of there and there's just 14 freaking zombies there. That's just wonderful. There's more out here. Come on, Gollum, what are you doing, man? Do your job. Do your job. And I've also got to offer a different perspective whenever it comes to the minimum wage. Now, see, like I said, I'm a welder. And in Oklahoma, for aluminum welding, now I'm certified in steel, but I didn't want to work in the oil field, which is basically the only steel welding jobs that there are, for the most part. But for aluminum welding, the average pay is about $13 to $15 an hour. I get paid a little bit more because I have a little bit more experience. I've been doing it for almost a decade. So I get paid a little bit more. But all that work that I've done for the past decade in building up my experience, building up my skill, going to school, getting the certifications, spending the thousands of dollars to get the certifications and get the education that I needed in order to get to where I am, it's all worth nothing. Because, yeah, I make more than $15 an hour, but not much. So now, a kid, at least until they automate everything, a kid can go get a job at Burger King or McDonald's flipping burger patties, and he makes almost as much as I do after I've put in 10 years of work. You screw people like me over when you do that kind of stuff. I get screwed over hard as a result of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, no, I'm not a big fan. I am not a fan at all. Both on a personal level and on a purely philosophical level. I mean, how would you feel if you had put, let's say we bumped it up to $25 an hour, and let's say that you get paid salary, but basically it works out to about $27 an hour. That you work about 35, 40 hours a week, and you get salary. So if you were to do the math, if you mathed it out, you'd make about $27 an hour, let's say, hypothetically. But then all of a sudden, the boss was coming in. The boss, the owner of the company, walks in and says, "We're raising the minimum that we pay our employees up to $25 an hour." You'd be like, so basically, what you're telling me is all the work that I've done to get to the point that I'm at. And you've been in that company for years, and you've been in that industry for years. All of that is worth absolutely nothing now. Because all you had to do was wait, and you could be making just about as much as you are right now. How is that fair? You want to talk about being fair? That's not fair. You want to talk about equity? Well, unfortunately, that is equity, but that's a big difference between equity and equality. Equity is equal outcomes. Equality is equal opportunity. Everyone has the opportunity to go get a job and to work to get a good paying job. Everyone has the opportunity to do that. That's equality. Equity is, it doesn't matter some people get more opportunity than others because we all need to end up in the same place. The only problem is who determines who gets what. People, guess what? We're all flawed. That's going to turn out real well. What am I doing? What am I doing here? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, we'll put the andesite over here We'll take all of this and dump it into y'all. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Alright, we got a crap ton of stone in there now. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this stone and we're going to cut it into stone bricks or chiseled stone bricks. Let's start with just stone bricks. Boom. There we go. Okay, let's start getting our corners. So I need to come over here and I need to eat first. But I need to find the furthest point out. Furthest building out this way and the furthest building out this way. Okay. So right about here. Why are you pushing me? That's just rude. Don't be pushing me now. Alright, right about there. Right about there. Okay. Yep, well, might as well just put it right on this corner. Go bonk, 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 bonk. Ow, that tickled. Okay. Now, we're going to come over here. Yeah, that's going to go pretty much right behind that house. That is perfect. Oh, hi there, horsey. You are a pretty horse. I wish I had a saddle. Okay. Maybe we should do this corner last. I'm going to have to cut down some trees over there. Okay. So further spot on this side. I hear you, dog, but the only problem is you didn't want the bones I gave you. Okay, so we'll make right here. All right. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. We're going to cut some trees down along this path. And get all these trees to despawn, and we'll be able to see what we're doing whenever we're coming to make it make the other side. But yeah, so much like a majority of conservatives, including myself, I'm pretty irritated with what's taking place, and I know that it's going to be disastrous. I mean, it seems on the face of it, without any sort of critical thinking, without any sort of actual just thought process, on the face, it looks good. It looks great. But then as soon as you think about it, okay, all right. Well, what's that going to do to the people who? What's that going to do to the companies that have to hire these people? Well, the small businesses, especially right now, when they can barely afford to keep their doors open because they've been shut down like crazy, what are they going to do? What are they going to be able to do? They're not going to be able to do anything. Okay. Really? And I don't have a spare. I don't like to do this, but we'll do this for now. Just to cut down leaves. I'm not going to try and cut down a tree with this. Oh, well, all sorts of fun today, though. Basically on the path, but where's the path? Ooh, that's another spot to find some cobblestone. Another good spot to find some cobblestone. Oh, dadgummit. I bet you that's where the stinking stronghold is. $5. $5 says that's where the stronghold is. Okay, so right there. I am out way past that house. Okay. Where did I pass that path at? I don't remember. I hear you, but I don't see you. It's getting dark. Well, that's enough for today. Well, I say that's enough for today. That's enough for. We're gonna go lay down in the bed. I need to put a freaking pressure plate down so every time I leave, I'm not leaving the door open. I always forget to turn around and shut that door. Probably because every other game I automatically put down a pressure plate. Well, I got plenty of wood to do it now, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna bonk, bonk, and we go boom, 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 boom. We'll do three of them. We'll have two for in front of the mine, and one for this place. All right, so I'm gonna take these and put them out here. Boom. Yeah. I love it. I love the pressure plates. Okay. Now I have to re-find. I got a chicken egg. New recipes unlocked. My hero. So this line right here. Why don't you throw a chicken egg at me? That's just rude. How far over is this thing? Good grief, am I going to be covering like 400, like 4,000 blocks? Mm-hmm. 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 Where am I? How far out did I go? Yeah, grief. Okay, finally, I found a stinking path. Okay, I went out way too far. Where did I put my pillar? Alright, forget it. I'm gonna... Okay, I've got my pillar set right there. And I'm one square behind here. So that's the square that I'm on. Alright, we're gonna come over here. Line up with that tree. There I go, just like... Just gonna keep on trucking. Okay, so... Right about... here. Would you... I hate having to keep redoing this crap. Okay. And the other side of this tree. Right here. Alright. The other side of this tree. And where's the little market? Okay, so basically right here. So let's set it up right here. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ow, that tickled. Alright, now we can come out here, we can start building. Now before you get the idea that this is going to be just a 4-block plain stone brick wall, no it's not. We're going to do something like this. Boom, 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 boom. Like that. Do the same thing here. Boom, 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 boom. Oop, missed it. Okay, so that sets up this corner of the wall. And we'll do the same thing over here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to connect them all with stone wall. We're just going to double stack it. And then we're going to litter. We're going to absolutely litter the area with torches. We're going to make a boatload of, we're going to go get a bunch of carbon. We're going to make a boatload of torches. We're going to make a boatload of torches after we've mined a bunch of cobblestone so that we can come on, let me I need to build some stairs for right here or something. Take a little bit of that cobblestone and build some stairs or something. I'll take like one piece of this cobblestone. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Just one piece of cobblestone because I can do it on the stone cutter. And it's a 1-to-1. Alright, one piece of cobblestone. Let me turn over here to the stone cutter. We put that in there and make some cobblestone stairs. Bonk. Put that right there. There we go. Over here. Boom, boom. Cobblestone stairs. Bingo. Now I'm not going to have to struggle to get in the stinking door. Oh. I'll make sure everything's running good. Yeah, everything's running good. Alright. It's probably laggy as all get out. Like I said, I'm working on that. We'll get there eventually, though. Best way you can help me in that regard, you can buy some of my merchandise at the link is in the description. Or you can make a donation, or you can donate in Super Chat if you are joining live. If you did not join live, but you still want to contribute, you can certainly go to streamelements.com/thebluecollarphilosopher/tip to make a donation or to give a tip or whatever you want to call it. A rose by any other name smells just as sweet. All right. So I need to make another axe and more pickaxes. So I need some more iron. Where's the rest of my iron? There it is. Okay, so we're gonna make... Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. I only have 4 sticks. Oh, I got plenty of... stuff to make more sticks. So that's not really an issue. Where'd the iron go? There it is. What the? Why are you opening my door? Hey, leave my door alone. What are you doing, you crazy? Did you just, like, seriously just come in and just check up on me or something? Were you worried about me? Were you worried about me? Little old me, you were worried about me. Oh, that's so sweet. You coming to check on me. There we go. I was like, what the heck? It wouldn't open. Yeah, he's so sweet. You coming to check on me. I know I'm a nerd. You don't have to remind me. It's okay to be a nerd. I've been one my whole life. Alright, it's nighttime. We'll take a little nap. Okay. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure why it does it that way. How close are we on coal? Okay, we're still doing okay on coal. I need to take this extra 3 and make a bucket. And then I can go get some lava. I'm pretty sure that's off over this way, because that's the first building that I hit right there. That lava pool was off over this way. Keep an eye out for a glowing pool of lava, okay, guys? I see water. It's a very deep cave. Ah, here you are. Here you are. All right. We can get this lava bucket. Perfect. Did that just... Okay, it did fill back in. Okay. All right. Well, we got ourselves some lava, so we don't have to worry about... I just almost walked right into that. That would have hurt a lot. Ooh, there's some coal down there. We're gonna jump down there and get that. And iron. What the? Okay. So tell me something. Anybody who's watching this video, tell me something that you think would be beneficial. And here's something you can comment about. Tell me something that would be beneficial to United States policy, regardless of the genre of policy, whether that be in labor, economics, whatever. Um, Tell me about a policy that you think would be beneficial, and maybe on the next stream, like we can talk about it. We can discuss it and pro and con it and all that kind of jazz, and maybe work out some logistics. Who knows? Maybe even draw something up and send it in. If it's good, I like it. That sounds like a good plan. It's about time we start legislating ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's full stack. Never mind. Not gonna work. Okay. So now, is right. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go find our stone column over here. It's right off of this house. There's our stone pillar, and there's our stone corner over there. So it's over here. Yep, there it is. I found it. Okay, so now that I got a working axe, I can cut out all this. Okie dokie. Alright, now we can do this. We can go. Eh, 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 eh. Eh. Eh, eh. Eh. How am I hearing a skeleton? I think he's underground. I'm gonna. Eh, eh, eh. Eh, eh, eh. Ah, I missed it again. Alrighty. Alright. Alright. What can we do now? I think I set this pillar at the back over here, didn't I? I don't remember if I did or not. Good grief. We are just taking a lot of people out with this food. Okay. Oh, it's a horse. I was like, what in the world is that? I thought it was a wither for a second. He was all black. I was like, what in the world? How is a wither out here? Is there a ruined portal around here that's working? Okay, so we're going to have to go this way a little bit. So, on a less political note, what is something that God has done for you recently that just reaffirms your faith, reaffirms reaffirms your trust in him, and how good and reminds you just how good he is to you. Okay, here's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, I'm gonna have to come over here, use my stinking coordinates instead of trying to eyeball this crud. Okay. I'm facing negative z, so the z is going to change. We want the x to be the same. So we want to go, we want to stay at 237 on the x, but we want the z to go further negative. So, what was that? Was it negative 237? No, 237 on the x. Okay. 237 on the x. So we'll come over here. We'll find the edge of this building, and then we'll walk out to 237 place blocks. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Okay, find the edge of the town. Right. Oh. But you are way too far forward, aren't you? 237 to 277? Yeah. You're way too far forward. So we're gonna knock these down. And we gotta move them back. A lot. About 40 blocks worth. Okay, so where was the edge of that house at? Now I need to know what that is. Okay, so it was right here, which is at negative 978. So negative 9, so we want 237, negative 978. 237, negative 978. $237 negative 978. Here it is, right here. This is the spot. Bunk, 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 bunk. Really? Wouldn't let me place a block while I was falling? 3, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on now. 2, 1. Okay, we got that corner now. All right, now we are at negative 978, negative 977. Okay, so negative 977. That's to find this spot up here. This is going to be a massive wall, just so you guys understand. This town is going to be huge, but that's exactly what I want, because I want to have plenty of space for horses and cows and chickens and pigs to all run free reasonably. To all run reasonably free. Okay, it was negative 977. And negative 977 and 356. So 356 and negative 977. We'll come out here and we'll set this. Negative 977 and 356. Oh, got way off course here. 356. Bingo. Negative 977. Right here. Boom, 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 boom. Now, boom, boom, boom. Come on, put the block down. Really? Well, that's dumb. It wouldn't let me do it. Boom, 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 and boom. All right, perfect. They used all 64 of the blocks we made. That was actually perfectly executed, and I wasn't even trying to do that. I figured I'd have a little bit of extra. I heard that. Don't stand still. Stay out of line of sight. Stay out of line of sight. Really? Can I please hit him? Without getting hit by zombies as well? Ugh. Screw it. I'm going home. Because you guys almost killed me. Get in the stinking house. Thank you. Really? I may not rest now. There are monsters here. Yeah, I'm in a secure place. Good grief. This is why I want to put that fence up. That works. Come on now. There we go. We can turn that off for now. Get me some of them bones. Gotta get them bones. Gotta get them bones. Gotta get them bones. Gotta get them bones. Okay, can I go to sleep now? Thank you. Gonna get some hot stuff, baby, in the evening. Gonna get some hot stuff, baby, tonight. Oh yeah, we need to make some cobblestone. Can I use this to make cobblestone wall? Yeah, stone brick wall. Bonk. Bonk. All right. I can. Boom, boom. Not sure why you guys are separate, but okay. Boom. And then we go boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Boom. Boom, boom. Yes, sir. How are we looking on in the coal department? Are you about ready to switch over to... No, we're still doing okay. We are still doing okay. All right, beautiful. Okay, let's come out here Oh, hi, creeper. Ouch. Well, luckily I respawned right here, so I can just go grab my stuff. Wow, I had a lot of stuff on me. I don't think I got it all. Nope, I didn't. Man, I had a lot of stuff on me. Okay, now we want you. Nope. There we go. What? How? What? How? Oh my goodness. Ah, my stuff is jacked up. Why would you launch it that way? Okay. Place it. What? 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 Yeah, because, you know, that makes sense and everything. Okay, now we're going on to 7. We're gonna whomp right there, and whomp right there, and... Wow, I skipped like a whole section right there. There we go. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but oh well. It's gonna get two layers anyways. Am I getting close? Yes, I am. It offsets just a little bit, apparently. That's perfect, because I need to offset anyways. So we'll go right there. And then boom, 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 boom. What the? Oh, it offsets more than one. Okay. Alright. And then we go. Do 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 do. Bingo. Alright. First layer done, 2 stacks of 64. We got 4 left. Alright. So, and there was with some screw ups. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and knock these down. There we go. I got them all. Okay, so I got 7 left over. Let's go ahead and put those down here just so... Eh. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What do you like? You like hay, don't you? Do you have any hay on me? No, I don't. Darn it. Okay, well. Alright, we got some good stuff there. I didn't need a flower. Here you go. There we go. We'll plant it right there. Alright, how much more has been made? 41. Oh, wait, I got a whole nother stack of 64. Okay. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. We're going to take... Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to take a little break, and then I will be right back after these messages. And we're back. All right, we'll get another stack while we're here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. And we'll come over here to the stone cutter. And we'll chop that down to stone brick wall. Just like that. There we go. Put all this wood in here. We got a boatload of wood now. So they don't need any wood for a while. Got plenty of that. We'll put that there. Reorganize all this crud. Since it decided to go and get itself all jumbled up because I was a dummy. I was trying to get some gunpowder. That'll be useful later. Ooh, speaking of which, I just saw that lava. Okay, we're still doing okay. So I need to go get some more iron so I can make another bucket. So I can have multiple lava buckets. That way I can just switch them out, and it can keep running even whenever I'm off getting more lava. I'm gonna throw this iron ore. Where'd that iron ore go? There it is. And throw that up there too. Alright. We'll throw the bone in there, the wheat seeds in there. I think I'm getting ready to go mining, so we'll keep the pressure plates so we can put them in front of that door. And I just realized this thing's pointed way above my head. Let's fix that. It's alright, we can fix that real fast. We'll go ahead and keep our stone sword in use right now. Don't need the dirt. I don't need the chest for right now. We'll keep the apples. We'll keep the food on us. We can put that up there. We can put that up there. We can put that up there. We're almost getting to the point where we need to expand this chest a little bit. Actually, I think we are to the point. Well, we can just come up here and go book a book a book a book. Move the axe down here. We'll go boom, boom. All right. I'm gonna take this so I can make some more torches, which means I need sticks, which means I need to come down here and get some sticks. And we'll take you. Make some more sticks. Alright, gives us 15 sticks. Boom. 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 Alright, it gives us 64 plus 3. I'll take it. Alright, we can go. Oh, you know, while we're at it, let's do this. Boom. Man, we got a ton of wood. More than we're ever going to really use. I'm actually out of space for the wood. So we'll take this other side of wood. Put it up there. Oh, sticks. Move the sticks up there too. Alright. We got our inventory cleared out. We can go get some more cobblestone. Okay, so making... Oh. I need to go to sleep is what I need to do because it's nighttime. Hello. There we go. All right. So it took 4 stacks. Really? It took 4 stacks to do. So it basically takes a stack. Did I just do that one side? I think I did. I did that one side and I started to do another side. Is that an Enderman? Really? Wow. Okay. That's different. Unexpected. I know you guys want to come in here. Come on. Place the dang thing. Come on now. Okay, we're just going to take this dirt block right here. And we're going to put that dirt block right there. Mm-hmm. There. That way I don't have to go down, then up, then down. You know, down, down, up, down. A little less complicated. Don't have to use as much. Hmm. Well, I think I'm going to dig this out anyways. There we go. Give me that string. All right. Okay. There we go. There we go. Take that down. All right. We are making progress. It's whenever it gets on a hilly terrain that it starts to get a little difficult. Okay. Yep. Am I getting close? Ooh. I'm off. Let's see. I'm right here, so I gotta go up. Up 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so we'll go boom right there, boom right there, boom right there, right there, right there, right there. We'll get up here. And we'll go there, 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 there. Come on. Ah, stupid trees. Stupid trees. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's weird because this thing has... So if I try to jump over this, I can't get over it. But if I jump onto this, I can. And they're the same. This one's actually a little bit shorter. That's so weird. I think it's because like the hitbox on those walls are like, I think they're like 1.25 blocks or something like that. So they're a little bit taller and they're just over the 1 block jump range. Okay. Oh, wow. That lava bucket's already empty? Okay, well, I guess I gotta go get more lava. I need some food. Okay. Oh, I need that. Mm, 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 mm. So you might be saying to yourself, well, why aren't you're still giving them an opportunity to get in? No, actually I'm not, because they're going to be doing the wall. It's going to be 2 stone walls high. So they're still not going to be able to get in. Perfect. No, 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 no. Eat, 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 eat. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Come on, come on. Thank you. Alright. Alright, need the bucket. Alright. Eventually the goal is to go around here and get all these animals inside the gates. Inside the walls. I honestly wish that you could make like this massive doors. You know what I mean? Like you could have true castle doors. Something to look at, developers. Something to seriously think about. Making having the ability to make massive doors. That would be wonderful. Huh. Huh. All right. Well, we need to let that. We obviously need to go get more cobblestone, but we've got half of the outlay of our wall built, so that's a bonus. That's a plus. Do we have no more significant amounts of cobblestone? But we've still got a decent amount up here. And we've got almost a stack and a half down here. So we'll have probably 2.5 more stacks. So that should be enough. Should be enough to do 1.5 more sections. So we'll need another stack of cobblestone. So we're going to need to go do some more mining. Obviously. I don't have the bone on me. I'll use this dirt. There. Now. Okay, good. I still got the plates in here. Then we go to here. We go. I'm going to keep you down here. Might as well. You can watch my back while I'm mining. Oh, well. I think we are in I kind of going back to the politics on everything. It's like I think we're in a very precarious situation just because you know, as time goes on, people are going to do one of two things. Either they're going to accept the narrative that they're given, or hopefully they're going to realize that some of it has a grain of truth or a grain of rationality. Oh, speaking of rationality, that's another article I heard about today. There's an article, I forget, some sort of feminist magazine, but basically it was arguing that rationality is the enemy of progressivism. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's because you cannot your suppositions and your fight is not grounded in reality, and so therefore is not grounded in rational thought, and so therefore, because it's not grounded in rational thought becomes your enemy, and so therefore you want to do away with rational thought. And I'm sorry, that's dumb. That's really, really, really freaking dumb. And so what is their replacement for rational thought? I mean, it's like the ultimate nihilism, seriously. Like, you know, we're moist robots. We're just following our predilections as just evolved animals who have evolved the ability to communicate, to have a written language, and to... But if that's the truth, how do you explain music? Which has no survival value whatsoever. How do you explain art? No survival value whatsoever. You cannot eat art. You can sell art, but that's a monetary. That's not primal. but that's not a primal thing. I mean, there are plenty of things that you can do that, I mean, that's not hunter-gatherer. You know what that's not the hunter-gatherer mindset. The hunter-gatherer mindset is, I have to dominate something in order to survive. What is being dominated by art? What is being dominated by music? How do you explain the goosebumps that you feel whenever a good song comes on? I mean, how do you explain that if we're all just moist robots and who are slaves to our animal instincts and desires? I mean, this is not, they don't have an explanation, and because there's no explanation, no rational explanation for the things that seem irrational, or for the things that have no rational explanation, they have to try and do away with rationality, because it conflicts with their worldview. And because it conflicts with their worldview, it has to be done away with, which is totalitarianism. That's the end goal of all this. Communism was a totalitarianist group. Nazism is a totalitarianist model. Same with socialism. It's all totalitarianist. Any sort of government that is big government, which is the antithesis of what Republicans want. We don't want big government at all. So to sit there and say that Republicans are fascists is, no, that's the antithesis of what we are. We are small government minded. At least it used to be that way. Lately, it doesn't seem like the Republican Party does not represent the Republican constituency, but that's a whole nother argument altogether. Because they spend just as much as the Democrats do. I swear, they're just the getting's good, basically. And that's horrible. It's like, how does that help your constituency if you're just going to get the getting's good and just completely ignore the people who voted you into office so that you could limit and restrict the reach and the power of government? I mean, you took an oath of office to protect and defend the Constitution and the rights of the citizenry. And anytime somebody comes at you with a little bit of heat, you're just like, okay, I guess we'll just go along with this, even though it's a blatant violation of Constitution and constitutionality. You're just gonna go right along with it? What sort of weak-kneed individual do you have to be to allow that to happen, unless you have become part of that corrupt system that allows that kind of thing to continue? And if you are part of that, then you need to be primaried and voted out. I mean, that's it. Because the Bill of Rights is turning into a joke. But that's the whole idea. That's the whole point. The whole point is to turn the Bill of Rights into just a piece of paper with no meaning behind it. How did they do that? They make it, they bring it into question every chance that they get. And every time that the Bill of Rights does not win, that the Constitution is not upheld, it's a win in their column. So we need to be doing our part, and we need to be making sure that our elected officials are doing their part by being stalwart in their protection of constitutional principles. And if we're not, then we're failing. I have put out a video to my local Oklahoma legislators and even the state senators, or even my state's federal senators. One of them, couldn't remember the other guy. It's now I remember. I just remembered the other guy's name, and I didn't tag him in it because I couldn't remember his name. But now I remember his name. But still, so I'll probably go back and I'll put a comment in and tag him in it, just so he can see it, just so he can understand that, This is what we want as your constituency. We want you to uphold the law. We want you to uphold the Constitution, the very foundational documents that set this country up and set us on a path from being a fledgling country in the late 1700s to being a world superpower in the late 1800s and early 1900s. I mean, we were considered the world's biggest superpower after World War I. That's why they begged us to join the Second World War to help out our allies. We were trying to be, they were kind of being isolationists at the time. And so they were trying to, it's not our fight. It's not our fight. It's not our fight. And eventually they came to realize that, yeah, the fight wasn't our fight at the time, but eventually the fight was going to come to us. And it did on December 7th, 1941 at Pearl Harbor, whenever Japan bombed Pearl Harbor. So the fight came to us. Instead of meeting them on the battlefield, they brought the battlefield to our front doorstep, and we were not prepared for it. Well, we need to do the same thing, and the battle's on our doorstep, guys. In a political sense, Pearl Harbor just happened. Pearl Harbor just happened. In a political sense. And so the fight's on our doorstep. The battle's on our doorstep because we didn't put up a fight earlier on. What the heck was that? That was a very strange sound. Yes, I know. I have this dog trap down here. It's okay. He doesn't need food. In case you were wondering, yes, I'm trying to dig my way to Narnia. Man, that's a big haul. All right, I think what I'm going to start doing, let's see how much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. No, I'm going to need, let's see. Okay, so it took 2 stacks. It took 2 stacks. Basically, it's going to take 2 stacks per side. So 2 stacks per side to do 1 layer. We're doing 2 layers. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6. We're going to need 8 stacks. And we've already done 4 stacks. We've used up 4 stacks. So we need enough for 4 more stacks. We need 4 more stacks? No, it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 stacks. And we've used 4. So we need a grand total of 12 more stacks. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 1 at my little makeshift house. So that means that we've got to get, brain fart, 7 more. 7 more stacks. Is this all stone, all stone, all stone, other than that diorite? Yeah, this is all stone out to here, so I think I'm just going to dig this out right here. But yeah, I mean, the political and ideological Pearl Harbor has just happened. And the ideology of that founded this country, the values and constitution and the ideology that founded this country is been under attack, but Pearl Harbor just happened and is currently happening. And we cannot sit idly by. We got to jump in a B-52, or not a B-52, but a P-40. We've got to jump in a P-40 and do something about it. We've got to jump in a P-40 and do something about it. We can't just sit idly by and just twiddle our thumbs and say, oh, well, there's not a whole lot we can do right now. Yes, there is. There's always something you can do. Voice your opinion. Let your voice be heard. I will not back down. Yes, I'm saying some very unpopular things, and yes, I am a Christian, and no, I am not ashamed of that. I am studying to be a minister right now, and I think that the church, in and of itself, has stayed out of politics and has been bullied out of politics for far too long. Normally, we just keep our mouths shut, even though we've been treated like this boogeyman that's constantly oppressing people because we have, it's just a majority of people have those types of feelings. We just bullied into keeping our mouths shut so you guys can just go on about your business. Sometimes things tick us off and we let people know, but then nothing changes. Is that more coal? Yes, it is. I'll take that coal. I'm not sitting at 44, not even close. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sure are making a lot of noise back there. Oh, are you guys done with me chatting your ear off here? That's a witch. I just heard a witch. Yeah, nobody's laughing. You're the only one laughing. Alright, guys. Well, I need to go to bed. Get some sleep so I can go to work in the morning. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, comment, tell me your thoughts on some of the things that I discussed. Also, in the description down below, there is a link for if you would like to contribute to this channel and to help me get some better equipment, because right now I'm running on, I feel like I've got a four-banger in a Lamborghini, trying to drive a Lamborghini with a four-banger in it. So if you want to contribute and you want to help support this channel, you can. There's a link in the description where you can make a donation or a tip, however you want to look at it. And just below that, there is also another link that if you want to show off your support for me to others, there is a shop down there with some gear in it that you can get for yourself. And you can, when people ask you, hey, what's BC Philosopher stand for? Well, you can point them to either this YouTube or also on Facebook at BC Philosopher, at facebook.com/BC Philosopher. I'm also on Rumble. I was on Parler. That didn't go very well. And I'm working on getting a Gab page, but you can definitely find me here, the Blue Collar, wow, if I could talk, the Blue Collar Philosopher on YouTube and BC Philosopher on Facebook. Thank you guys so much. Hope you have a great one.